Why I finally told my mother she is no longer welcome. My mom arrived on Tuesday for a quick visit. My husband, Mark, had spent the whole weekend painting the guest room, fixing that leaky faucet he'd been ignoring for months, and even bought her favorite expensive roast from the butcher downtown. Mark is a fixer. He shows love through effort, and my mother spent 4 days, treats his effort like it was an interesting failure. She didn't scream. She didn't even raise her voice. She just noted things. She noted that the living room felt a bit cluttered for a house this size. She noted that our daughter's bedtime was surprisingly flexible. She even noted that Mark looked like he'd given up on his fitness routine lately. I watched Mark's shoulders drop lower every single day. He kept smiling, kept pouring her wine, kept asking if she needed anything else, because that's the man I married. On Friday morning, Mark was in the driveway, power washing her car as a surprise, before she hit the road. It was 85 degrees out. He was sweating, worked to the bone, just trying to be the good son-in-law. My mother looked out the window, sighed, and said, "It's a shame he missed that spot on the rim. I suppose he's just distracted these days." Something inside me finally snapped. I told her to sit down. I didn't yell, but my voice was like ice. I told her she was a toxic presence in a home that was built on kindness. I told her she hadn't made a single positive observation since she stepped off the plane. She did that thing where she looks wounded. She said she was just trying to help us reach our potential. I told her, helping is a gift. What you're doing is an audit, and we didn't hire you. I told her she needed to pack. Now, she left an hour later. Mark came in, wiping grease off his hands, looking confused. When I told him what happened, he didn't say a word. He just leaned his forehead against mine and breathed like he'd been holding it for a week. My mom texted me this morning saying I was unnecessarily cruel. I didn't reply because for the first time in years, the air in my house finally feels light again.